Hello, welcome to my parents' house. เชิญค่ะ Alright guys, this might look like my house, but it's not. I am finally going to reveal to you guys my parents' house that they bought in Thailand and that I've been working on for the past, how long has it been? 6 months? 9 months, something like that. I did get a budget from my dad that I had to work really closely with, and I may or may not have gone over the budget like normal designers do, but the house is done and I am so excited to show it to you guys. Now, I was part of the interior, I was part of the planning, I was part of everything, and I have to say, other than my own condo, this is a project that I have taken on with someone else's budget. So this is like kind of like my first job, except it's my dad, so I didn't get paid. Anyway, welcome. So we're coming in here to the hallway, which if you've noticed, I kind of wanted to put a personal touch to my parents' place because my dad has played polo for I think almost about 40 years now. So this is a very dear sport to my dad. So I kind of wanted to pay tribute to his lifelong, basically, polo career, which was kind of a hobby, not a career, but I also was horse riding. So it's kind of very sentimental for me to have my dad's polo sticks here. And if you can see, they have his initials here too, JWTF, which is John Wang Tek Fong. Now the whole world knows who my dad is. My dad's like, why did you do that? Anyway, these are his polo sticks. To the right, we did a shoe closet, which is kind of similar to my place too, because we wanted to put the shoe closet underneath the stairs because you want to maximize your space. This I really, really liked because not that my parents have that many shoes, but I just kind of feel like you want more space than less space. So this is really nice. You come in here, there's like a little secret cabinet in here. Just places for them to put stuff. I guess you could put shoes in here. This was a nice touch. I actually got this idea from a good friend of mine that kind of almost did the same thing as well. And so I was very inspired by what she did and I just kind of wanted to convert it to my parents' place. But yeah, she basically designed this whole thing. This is plenty of shoe space, as you can see. I'm kind of envious of my parents' shoe closet because it looks very grand. Here, we've also got shoe space here. As you can see, my parents use this as a holiday home. They don't really live here, so it's not very lived in yet. In fact, my mom hasn't seen it yet. My dad's been here once, so I'm very excited because my mom's gonna come see it soon. So, and then we've got space here with lighting as well. I think light is really important to create a mood for a space, right? Because without the right lighting, it could look really boring. And I've just added some simple interior stuff to just kind of brighten it up a little bit. Here, we've made use of every single space. This is a pull out. If I turn you around here, you're gonna see, I guess you could put shoes in here too, or whatever, you know, you could just kind of decide that for yourself. Now we've maximized every single use of space. And then we're gonna come over here where you pull this out, and here again, you've got a whole drawer of space here, which I guess you could put shoes in or storage. You can never have enough storage, right? And the same thing here too. We can pull this out. We could put a whole bunch of stuff in here. So this is really kind of a statement piece that you realize when you walk into the house. And we've got a nice sitting area here too for my parents to put their shoes on. You know, when you get older, you're gonna have to, I mean, I feel like I need to do it now. I need to sit down and put my shoes on. Those days of standing up, putting your shoes on are just, those are the good old days. So I'm gonna come in here, and then this room I really, really like. And this is the formal dining room. And I love this so much because if you've watched my other episodes where I tour my own house, we had to turn this into Kaya's playroom because we have a child. My parents' house is like the house that I would design and do everything if I didn't have a child, or if my child was grown up, this is what I could do with the space. So they created this into the formal dining room. So we come in here to the formal dining room. Here we have easily, we're sitting 8 people. My parents really wanted like a family room, a dining room where the whole family could sit. We could have Sunday dinners together. Basically, all the furniture in here is from Lounge Lovers, which is shout out to Lounge Lovers. Two of my friends, they own Lounge Lovers, and they were such a good addition to making this house because they have really good furniture for a reasonable price. It's not an ad for them, by the way, because I'm a full paying customer, but I just love what they do with their furniture. So this whole room was bought by Lounge Lovers, the table, the chairs, and the carpet. I think it really blended in really well with the wall. It's giving it this kind of modern, a little bit of a Scandinavian kind of feel as well. And the curtains, I think curtains are very important. I kind of wanted to put like sheer curtains as well with heavy curtains to just make it look more grand. This light fixture I actually found somewhere, and I added that to this, which I think is kind of like the statement piece of this room is the light. I added a plant just to create some life. I have not yet finished what we're gonna do here, but my mom was very adamant about she did not want a TV in the family room, which I totally get. So the plan is to cover this up, and we're gonna put a huge painting here of an abstract painting. I kind of wanted to do like an outline of the Singapore skyline, but in a very abstract way so that it wasn't too cheesy. And I wanted that to tell a story as well because, you know, I'm Singaporean. My family, my dad is Singaporean. I was born in Singapore. My parents live in Singapore. So I wanted this house to have a story, just like how I put my dad's polo sticks on the wall. So this is a work in progress. If you feel like you have any ideas of what else I could do with this wall, please let me know in the comments below because I'm always very interested to see what other people think I could do. A different pair of eyes always gives a different set of ideas. So I only have one set of eyes. This is my idea, but I'm very interested to hear about what other people think too. Anyway, I'm going to take you now into the hallway. So we have two entrances in the family room, which is great because it opens it up. And here, like my house as well, you have a full laundry area with like a washer and a dryer. So at least we can hide it because I hate seeing laundry machines. So you need to make sure that you need to just hide that stuff because it will just not make it look good. This is city living, you know? When you don't live in a house and you don't have the backside of your house to have this huge grand laundry area, this is kind of what you need to do. We're gonna come into the hallway. I have not yet gotten around to working on the hallway. So if you have any ideas to what I could do with this, I did wallpaper in my house with piping as well, but I'm not sure I want to do the same thing for my parents' house. I'm just thinking maybe I should do like a ceiling and floor wallpaper. I just don't know yet. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Here is the room for the housekeeper. They have a separate room and they have their own bathroom. They have a TV. It's a really nice room in there. And here you have the common powder room, but I wouldn't say it's a powder room because there's a shower in here too. So it's like a full functioning bathroom. There is definitely not a lack of bathrooms and showers in this house. Here coming in is the first guest room, which is on the first floor. Here is a queen size bed and massive TV. This we got made as well from the interior firm, which I'm really having a hard time pronouncing, which is, what was the name of the interior firm? I can't pronounce it. Whack Now, is that right? Yeah, Whack Now is the name of the interior design firm, which I worked with, which I have to say, I have to praise them. And again, it's not a sponsored ad because we're a paying customer. They did a fabulous job. And there's a lot of interior design firms that can present an idea, but then when they come and they actually start tearing down walls and doing renovation, maybe the chang is not very good. And then you see that the actual workmanship is not good. I have to say with this interior firm, the workmanship was amazing, okay? The carpenter, the chang, in Thailand you call it a chang, was so good and it was just done really, really well. So they helped me with all the built-in furniture along with minor renovations. So they actually helped build this as well because I specifically wanted a place where you could put all your stuff, your clothes for guests to put all their rubbish so that they don't have it lying around, a big TV, and they actually designed here a closet. So there's a full closet here that they helped design. There's a place where you can hang your pen. Excuse the mess. I have Kaya's Halloween outfits in here because I ran out of space in my own house. And we've got a lot of like drawers here. I love the lighting. There's wallpaper in here. It just looks very pang. It looks expensive. As you can see from the video that the craftsmanship that they did was really truly amazing. I like the glass doors. So I just want to talk about the bed a little bit too. The beds are all new and the frame was from Lounge Lovers, but I got all the mattresses for the new house at one of my favorite places, Oma's, because we're huge Oma's fans. Also, if you watched my previous episodes, we used them for Kaya's bed as well, where we custom made a mattress for her. So here we didn't need to custom make because we just needed 2 queens and 1 king, and their whole theme is nature, peace, and happiness, which I think are all the things that you should feel when you're sleeping on a bed. So my mom likes her bed really soft, and my dad is kind of like in between soft and a little bit harder because of his back. So we went for a soft queen here. I love their mattresses because they're so high and they're so comfortable. When you lie on this bed, it's almost like a hotel bed. So this mattress is kind of amazing. We got 2 soft mattresses, and then in the master, we got a slightly more firm one, but I'll show you more when we go upstairs. And then taking you in here to the ensuite bathroom of the first guest room. So you have your own bathroom here. It's really kind of peaceful here, and you have your own space as a guest. You've got your own sink. You've got a nice shower here and a toilet. Oh, I do kind of want to show you guys what I did, because you know, for older people, sometimes when you shower, you need extra help to get up from the toilet or, you know, in the shower. And this is something that maybe I haven't really thought about yet, but it's just kind of giving me an insight of how it is when you're designing a place for a client, because not everyone's going to be your age or your taste, right? So my parents wanted extra bars in the toilet in case they were to fall or anything. So I didn't want ugly, like white hospital bars. So we kind of designed our own take on how these bars should look. So I wanted more industrial looking bars, and I actually wanted them matte black, but we couldn't find anything. So the interior design firm actually helped me find this kind of bars to put in, just to make it look a little bit modern. I just don't want things to look like they're in a hospital. And I created one here for the bathroom as well, just in case they need help getting up from the toilet. So the place came without a cabinet under the sink, so I was very adamant about creating enough storage space in every designated area that I felt that you needed to cover. So here we created our own cabinetry underneath the sink. We used lovely wallpaper for the shelves. We've got towels here. And with these doorknobs, they came from Zara Home, just to give it a little bit more of an expensive feel. So I was really part of creating the process for doorknobs to curtains to everything, which was so exciting. These things really are fun for me. So anyway, I'm gonna take you guys into the living room right now, the heart of the house. We're gonna go into, like I mentioned, the heart of the house for us, which is the living room, which is also very similar to mine and my husband's house as well. But we also had to do a lot of renovation here because when we first bought the place, there was not enough space in the kitchen. So I'm just gonna swing you over here. This was all built in by us. So the house did not come with all of this. And we had to find the right wood to match the existing wood that they already had, which was kind of issue, but we managed to find it, and we kind of got the same knobs as well. But we created extra space here, which I think is really important, so that you could put all your glass and stuff in here. And then we've got a whole bunch of cabinets down here as well. And here we put all of our kitchen appliances, because you know what, you kind of don't want them around where you're going to be cooking. You want it separately. So here we have like our coffee machine and toaster and everything. My dad had one request, and that was he wanted a shelf where he could put all of his whiskeys. My dad likes cigars and whiskeys. And then we decided that, oh my God, this is actually really nice as well to put all his trophies. So he picked some of his best trophies to bring to Thailand, and we placed all his polo trophies up here. Actually, they're not all, they're only some. So we placed all of them up here, and this was like my dad's only request for this house, was he wanted a space for his whiskey, which we then turned into also a shelf of all his trophies. He's got a golf trophy, polo trophies, and we're still working on the collections here of his whiskeys. And then we come in here to the kitchen. Like I said, we want to separate the cooking from the appliances, and like my house, house, we have the massive island in the middle, which is built in, which is great. We have the same chairs as my place. This is all from Lounge Lovers. I wanted to put a centerpiece here because otherwise it's just too bare, and this is stuff that I just buy from H&M Home. We've got a set of chairs here from Lounge Lovers. My original plan was to have the same chairs on each side, and then I realized that it didn't fit. So I kind of like that the chairs are not the same anymore on each side. It gives it kind of like a cool look. And we have the kitchen area, which is very clean because nobody's really cooked in here yet. And this came with the house. So this all looks very much like my place. Although I feel like their place, my parents' place, looks a little bit more grown up, and yeah, it has a bit of an older feel to it. This painting was from the same company that I do all my wallpaper from and all my paintings from my house, and that was Bawin Studios. And they can basically copy any kind of painting that you want, or they can design something for you. So I told her that we wanted a huge painting here as kind of like a centerpiece for this massive wall, which is kind of the same for my house. The sofa is amazing. Now I did custom make the sofa to be a little bit higher, also because my parents are older, and again, paying attention to detail of your customer, or in my case, my family, is that I raised the sofa and I made it a little bit firmer than a cloud couch. Because essentially, I think everyone's trying to copy the cloud couch now from Restoration Hardware. But you know, realistically, for older people, a soft, low couch is not exactly the most convenient thing. I really like this coffee table. It looks like it's real marble, but it's not. But I would say it's almost as heavy as real marble. That gives it a really nice element. We've got two matching chairs that matched with the sofa, and you can like custom make a lot of these things yourself. So this was custom fit to this space. Here's a lamp from Lounge Lovers as well. We've got floor to ceiling windows with electric curtains. And this was from Casa Pagoda, and it was another color, which I then decided it didn't really match so well, and my mom didn't like the color, so we repainted it black, which I think fits a lot better. So here's the thing with like a lot of furniture and stuff. I really pay attention before I throw it out, because I think, how could I remodel it, or what could I do with it to keep it? So this is a good example of it didn't come in the right color, so I decided, well, I'm not gonna get rid of it, I'm not gonna sell it, I'm just gonna change the color. Massive TV. I wish I had a big TV like that in my house, but you know, my parents have a huge TV here. The house did not come with the chandelier or the fans in the house. It was a plain ceiling. So I had to then go and find this lamp, which my mom wanted the exact same lamp in my house. So I have the same lamp, although I didn't know where that lamp came from. So what I did was I took a picture of the lamp and I looked on Lazada and I found it. And I think I found it in Crystal Design Center in some shop that I could order from Lazada. So that was kind of a mission to put up. Okay, that was not easy. And the fans are from Mr. Ken, which I love. I love Mr. Ken, and they had to come put up the fans. But otherwise, the ceiling would have been completely bare. So that was a nice addition. So yeah, this is the living room, guys. And now I'm gonna take you up to the second floor where we have the master and two other guest rooms, which are a Jack and Jill room. Let's go. I'm gonna take you guys up to the second floor, but before I do that, again, telling a story about designing a house. Everything should have a story, and so I just wanted to keep that going. Basically, this was being sold at an auction for Kaya's school, so we bought it, and Kaya made this with a bunch of her friends from school. And yeah, so I kept it in the house here, and my dad was like, well, what are you gonna do with it? You should hang it up. And I was like, you know what? Where should we hang it? My dad actually wanted to hang it here. So this is done by Kaya and her friends at school. And eventually, I think my parents want me to put, you know, like in the art gallery when you have like the name of the painting and when it was done, kind of working on that. So I'm gonna put that down here to make it look like an art gallery. But yeah, Kaya and her friends made this. So coming up to the stairs, now, my parents' stairs are different only because I changed my stairs to glass here, but this is what the original staircase looks like. We also painted the walls all white because usually these walls would have been brick color, but I wanted to paint it all white because I just feel like white gives it a more modern look. A more clean look, because before that it was very lofty. It had that New York loft look with the real raw bricks. So I just felt like this was a little bit modern. And we did the same thing with our house too. So we're coming up here to the second floor. There should be another painting here. We just haven't figured out what to do yet. So again, I'm open to your comments. This is the fire exit door, which I hope nobody has to use, and I hope we never have to use it. So I'm gonna take you into the Jack and Jill room right now. This is very different from what we did with our house because we did major renovation. So here is basically, if you're a guest, this would be like your own oasis because I could easily just shut the door on you and open up here and you have your own space. And here's one of the guest bedrooms here, which again, we have an amazing mattress from Omaz. This mattress is so soft. It's on the softer side again. And we get all our mattresses from Omaz. They have so many different branches. They have 6 different locations in mega leading stores. And we go to the one in Ekamai. They have a standalone store in Ekamai that we go to where we choose most of our mattresses. But Omaz really does have almost like did the light bulb just go out? Anyway, we have the best mattresses here in this house. Most of them have not been used yet because they're all new, but this is like hotel style, soft, legit mattresses. My mom likes really high beds, so this is amazing. The bed sheets are also Omaz and they're really, really soft. I love the bed. The bed is like the centerpiece of this room. That's like the first thing you see. And I wanted to match it with amazing big lamps as well that I got with these bedside tables. And I wanted that almost like American feel because I realized in the US, they always have these high beds and these massive bedside tables. So here I've created these huge bedside tables to actually match the TV cabinet as well. So the TV cabinet and the bedside tables are all custom made to like fit this room. And we've got a chair here as well. We've got nice curtains. So this room is actually really nice. The carpet's from Lounge Lovers as well. As you can see, it's very earth tone here, which is kind of my style as well, but it's also very white. And it's also got a little bit of that Scandinavian feel to it as well. And here is the hallway, which is actually the center of the 2 guest rooms. So this was also created by us. We wanted to do cabinet here kind of, and we put wallpaper here. And I just wanted to put 2 vases here, which I got from Zara Home just to make it look a little bit more modern and simple and minimal. And this carpet here, I just decided to put here because we had a spare carpet. I didn't put much thought to it, but I figured that it matched. But again, we're consistently using the same wallpaper as we're doing with most of the cabinets here. So I like this very much. And then you come in here and as a guest, you have your guest bathroom here, but this is also a adjoining bathroom to the Jack and Jill room. So if you had 2 kids, this is great. This is the bathroom here. I did the same thing with the cabinets in here where I made sure that I matched the knobs here. We built this and you've got a nice shower and you've got a nice toilet here. Here, we created this as well because this was all open and I figured we need to create some kind of storage. So this is like a linen cabinet where we can keep all our towels and bed sheets and stuff like that. And here is cupboard space for any of the guests, which we did the same thing downstairs. We're being consistent through the house with the amount of closet space here, all designed the same way with this amazing glass. And we even have shelves coming in here as well. And I wanted this to be mirror so that maybe when the guests leave their bedroom and they're putting on their clothes, I realized on the second floor there's no mirror for them to look at. So they have a full length mirror here. So it really is about paying attention to detail about your guests and the people that are gonna live in here. So here's a full length mirror here as well with shelves going in here. So this is actually another bedroom that we've turned into Kaya's playroom. So when she comes to see her akong and her grandma, then she has a playroom as well, which I haven't really paid too much attention to and I'm still working on. So this is like her extra playroom that she can come and disturb my parents, you know, when we're just like, yeah, go to your grandparents' house. So this is where she hangs out. Now I'm gonna take you to the master bedroom. Turn into we call it primary suite or the master bedroom as they say here. This was all empty. We had to create closet space again. So I wanted floor to ceiling mirror as well so my parents could see themselves because there was no mirrors here. Paying attention to detail, we created a very big closet space here. As you can see, there are no clothes in here because nobody's been here yet, or they've been here and then they've left. So here is the other side of the closet space. I love what they've done with the drawers here with the glass so you can see in. Again, being consistent and using the same kind of wallpaper for all the cabinets. And closet space again. So they have all the closet space in the world. In fact, I think they have a lot more than they need. Now, one thing that we really were adamant about making cool as well was a little office space that wouldn't look too officey and part of the interior. So when you look here, you would just think, oh, I guess it's another closet, but it's not, because we can open up here and you would come into a desk area here. I decided to put a picture of myself and my family in my parents' bedroom to remind them that we're here too. So my dad likes to sit and work and do his stuff here, which is great. And then we could easily just close it up too, so it doesn't look too officey, and then we can just close it off here. Here is a storeroom that we've made that we can just slide open, and you know, where we just keep all the random stuff like your Christmas tree and like all the stuff that we don't want. And here we have the king size bed, again mattress from Omaz. This one was a slightly firmer fit mattress, which is also great, which is also, it's not too firm, it's actually really nice. It's a high mattress as well. And we got the bedside tables, they were custom made. We designed them ourselves, and we wanted it to match the TV cabinet. So they're actually, it's almost like a set, which is good. The lamps, I wanted to create a very white, open, airy feel here. So the lamps I think were just from Zara Home, and we've got these bedside tables that match the TV cabinet. Again, we've got Omaz bed sheets as well. This bed, as you can see, it's very consistent. We have 3 of the same beds in all the guest rooms, and this one is a king-sized one. I do love the headboard on a bed, and I do love a high bed. My goal was to create kind of like a hotel look. I wanted a hotel kind of bed. So I think I kind of achieved that. This chair here is just a chair to sit and to chill in. It's one of these chairs so you can sit and swing yourself. This is from Lounge Lovers. Again, the good thing about this huge window here is that it's giving amazing light. And when you open it, you're actually looking down into the living room. We can open these as well to create like a flow in between, but we're not doing that because it's not child safe. But yeah, the light in here is amazing. So this is the master bedroom. Now, if you're wondering what that door is, that door actually leads to the shower, because previous to that, there used to be a bathtub here, which we decided to take out. And it's just kind of been a connecting door into the master bathroom, which I'm about to show you, which is right here. When you come into the hallway, you come in here to the master bathroom. I kind of wish they had 2 sinks here, but they don't. It's okay, it's a holiday home, but it's great. We've created cabinetry here. We added that in because it didn't have any. Again, I was paying attention to the detail again about putting railings next to the toilet and the shower. So I want to show you as well what I've done to the shower here. I created this as well in the shower. So this is an idea I think that you could use if you're designing a home for slightly older people and you don't want it to look very hospital-like. Is we totally designed this by ourselves. This is just not what you would see in hospitals, and we did another one here just to make it look a little bit more modern and nice. But this shower is a lot bigger. There is no bathtub in here, which I kind of wish there was, but this is what we had to work with. So this is the master bathroom. Guys, I was so excited to show you guys my parents' house. This has been a work in progress. And really, let's be real. I started off with a 2 million baht kind of fee of how I was going to design it, and I went well over it, well over it. But I am very, very happy that, well, not so much for my dad, but I'm very, very happy that we went over it because we got exactly what we wanted. I am so happy with this. I'm so happy that I was able to share with you guys the first kind of project that I've taken on, and it was really, really a labor of love. I so enjoy this, and it kind of made it even more special because it was my parents' house. So I put in a lot of extra extra effort. This is really a passion project that I've been waiting to show you guys for the past, I think, almost 9 months. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, but I've got stuff to do. You guys gotta go. I'll see you on my next EP. Thank you guys. I hope you liked my parents' house because I love it. So I'm just gonna hang out here and you know, just pretend like this is like an extension of my own house. Anyway, bye, see ya!